Well, welcome back here to the second channel. On this channel, the storyline doesn't really make sense, and we randomly start in a McLaren Senna owned by the Hamilton Collection. We're in the Triple F convoy following the Veyron Vitesse. We got the red 918 behind us, and we got a fleet of about 25 hypercars. We got a police escort, and we're headed that way, and I don't really know where. Look at that lineup! We got 3 Bugattis and a Huayra BC. I mean, those 4 cars alone are worth what? $18 million? I also gotta shout out the beautiful state of Ohio. It is absolutely gorgeous here, but the humidity is out of control. So in Utah, it's one of the driest states in the nation. There's no humidity whatsoever. I am sweating. Every single pore of my body is sweating right now, and it is permeating. It is soaking in to this fine British leather. Mr. Hamilton, I apologize, but I'm human. I'm gonna let this guy pass. Ohio State Trooper coming in clutch. Get out of the way, move on forward. Obviously, we gotta stay single file, so I'd love to get some rolling shots of the other cars, but I gotta stay in line behind the Vitesse. The air conditioning in a Senna is one of the best air conditionings I've ever experienced in my entire life. Like, it is blowing so strong, my hat wants to go off, and we don't want that because I got a receding hairline, and we want to keep that under wraps. Appreciate you, brother man. Much appreciated. Okay, the roads here in Ohio, though, I do not appreciate them. My spine was straight like an arrow, and now it's like a linguine pasta. A lot of curvature, but it's all right. There's something about seeing these cars like in photographs, but man, in the real world, they are so crazy, especially in Columbus, Ohio, because this is the last place you would ever see cars like this. That Chiron Super Sport, maybe the most beautiful Bugatti of all time. And as most of you guys know, Bugatti just dropped their brand new car called the... what is it called? We have the 6x6. That is, I don't even know what to say, it's the Warlord. I'm gonna try to swing this really wide so you guys can see the full lineup of cars behind us. That's crazy. Okay, wow, I was not expecting a Huayra R. What? EB110, is this heaven? That thing is so crazy. What in the world? That is a single-seater McLaren race car. This is unbelievable. Looking out of the center is not a pretty sight. I used to be a young man in a past life. Not bad at all. The weird thing, there's an anomaly going on right now. There is a man who has never fit in a Chiron more in his entire life. Are you royal? Are you the king of Ohio?
Where do I get? I
love how the air conditioning is blowing your hair.
It feels so good in here. Welcome to the beautiful state of Ohio.
I know, I had no idea. The car value in this garage, what do you think it is? Could you imagine for a tornado?
We're way over 100 million.
Easily, probably 200 million, right?
It's got to be 250 plus.
Insane. Did you see the Huayra R back there?
We're just getting started.
I want to hear that thing. How do we hear that?
The Solus, I mean everything.
I know, everything. And we have a Wild Bill 40.
All I gotta say about the 918 is, in World War II, we cut off the German supply lines. They didn't have fuel for their tanks. What did they do? They invented synthetic oil. That thing is a precision.
I don't even know what he's saying. What are you talking about?
Precision instrument. Every single thing about it just
Are you selling the Viper
like
for a Porsche?
Scalpel.
Is that happening?
Well, never say never.
You should get the new Tourbillon. Tourbillon. When I first read it, I thought it was Tourbillon, which would kind of make sense as well.
I will get one of those, but I'm going to wait till they work out the kinks. I want a P1.
It is actually crazy, the volume of cars here, but the paint job on this, that, I mean, you either love it or you hate it. I think the grading is very cool. I think that's sick. I think if I could just have one car here, I mean, it's a full carbon Super Sport. The spec is absolutely unreal.
Steve, I love you. Tommy, I love you. You guys killed it.
Yeah. Well, Tommy's a little slow though. Tommy, I love you, but your speed, you got to work on.
Oh, he's fast. Oh, he's so.
Whoa! Wow. That's so Jack. Yeah. Whoa. So Alex is going back and forth. Pista or P1? Where are you leaning right now? Where's your head at? A lot cheaper.
And Speciale.
Right.
Both cars.
Right.
Or a P1.
Definitely P1.
P1 all day.
Speciale, like they're the same car.
More cars, more headaches.
This is properly sick. I think it's called a quad turbo, but I think it's a V12.
It's a V12.
Is it a, or is it a W12?
I think it's a, dude,
Bell 40. Encyclopedia. It's a W12? 4 turbos though, right?
Yep, 4 turbos.
Only manual Bugatti you can buy.
You look good in that Bugatti, brother, man. You're a Bugatti guy. The worst part about it is that at one point this car was most likely on inside this echo chamber and we weren't here.
Best sounding car all time.
This
we already know.
Sick.
All Huayras are not created equal.
This is an NA.
I would never want that car. I'm so sorry.
Well, are you kidding me?
I don't care
I was going to give you
me.
one. I was going to give Alex one for his birthday.
The regular Huayra. Sorry.
Whoa.
Zonda?
I got a lot of Italians watching my channel.
I love you. I love Italy. I've been to
Alex.
Bologna. I just got back from the Pagani factory. It is Zonda, any Zonda, even the C12, the pre-Zonda.
Okay.
Zonda, this, And the Utopia is pretty good, man. I didn't like the design at first, but I love the driving experience.
It's a manual. You can get a but it's still a twin turbo, right? It's not an NA.
And it
twin turbo
V12
V12 with a manual.
Yeah, it sounds like a muted like Mercy, but with turbos. Like, I don't know.
In the comments below, should Alex buy a P1, a Utopia, a Pista Speciale, or is that it?
I wouldn't do track only. I love this, but I wouldn't do track only.
Well, I don't think you can afford it either. Not yet. So for those of you who don't know, this is the Pagani Huayra R. It's track only. It's $5 million and one of the best sounding cars in the entire world. And if we get lucky, maybe it'll turn on, but maybe it won't. I don't even entirely know. But that thing is wicked. Well, we have a handful of cars we still got to take down to the fairgrounds. And yours truly, I'm hopping in the Elva. How do you get in this car?
I don't know. I'm worried about
I don't even know what to do. We don't have helmets. We don't got nothing.
You don't need a button on the outside.
You just hop in?
There's a button right here.
Oh.
Here you go. It's the button for both inside.
Look at that. Money. That is how we do it. First time in an Elva. This is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, this is my first time too.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
You've never been in this car?
I have moved it in and out of the garage a lot, but I have yet to drive it, and we're going to drive it on the highway.
Hey, this is actually great for camera work, though. Couple idiots in an Elva. Somehow this thing is supposed to pop up and it's supposed to protect us.
It did say AMMS activated. Let me see what happens.
AMMS.
Oh, now it's...
Is it going up? We got to get that AMSS.
Hold on. AAMS.
AAMS.
AAMS activated.
Well,
I know it theoretically should go up.
I like a little baby rear view mirror.
Yeah, the most worthless thing.
Can you actually use that? Does that do anything from your point of view?
It is solely for legal obligation.
That is actually ridiculous. I've never noticed that before. All right, try to keep up, buttercups. Bryce just pointed out he's worried about my hat, but I can't show you guys my receding hairline. I can't do it. Like, I've been hiding it forever. I realize this is the second channel. On the second channel, we're gonna give you something very special. There's me without my hat. That's all you get. This is how we do it. Money, police escort back to the fairgrounds. He's gonna block traffic, and we're gonna follow this guy. The crazy thing is, the slower the better. This is gonna be weird. All right, here we go. It's actually in Ohio. It's very, very humid right now. This actually feels amazing. Oh, it went up. AAMS. AAMS. We're in the McLaren Elva, though. Very pleasant. 10 to 10 can confirm. Finally, we're getting a red light, thank goodness. The crazy thing is you feel wind from all different directions. Luckily, I brought my sunnies because without it, it'd be game over.
Ooh, it went down. So
it went down, okay.
It's probably gonna pop up when we get up to speed.
I think at 30 miles an hour, it automatically goes up. And unfortunately, there's no way to actually manually put it down, so we don't actually know what it does. It could be a gimmick. It might be saving us. Yeah. Really have no idea.
Press it one more time. Let's see what happens.
See if it goes up. Nothing. All
right, deactivated. Let's just try one more time. Activated. That's it. That's all we get.
Stop. No, brother man. Oh, this is going to be weird. Get out of the way. It's always the Honda pilots. Always the pilots. Unbelievable. Don't know what to do exactly. And once again, another Honda pilot. Imagine that. Dude, it's like the parting of the Red Sea. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Apologize for the delay.
We just look like such jerks.
I know, right?
Everybody around.
And we don't have a windshield. Right now, Bryce and I are the biggest jerks in the entire state of Ohio. We're those guys right now.
Hey, blame them.
Yeah, true. We're just following the leader. You're gonna be those guys. I'm slightly embarrassed right now, I gotta be honest. I'm so sorry.
Sweet. All right, Honda, that's right, you stop.
I'm so sorry, brother man. But thank you, sir.
It's 29. It's very specifically 29.
Pricey, bro, this is bad. Okay, so above 49 miles an hour, it is a absolute tornado. Yeah. I'm gonna lose my hat. This is my only hat that I have in Ohio. I didn't want to do this either. I'm sorry. I'm balding. I'm human. I'm an adult. Hallelujah. Woo. We survived. I lost my voice. I inhaled way more bugs than I ever want to admit. Also, my hairline took an absolute beating right there. But you know what? It is what it is. That is the full experience. Above 50 to 60 miles an hour, that is dreadful. Like, I would not recommend it. One more acceleration for the viewers. Oh my gosh. The crazy thing is this car has 800 horsepower. Pricey. That is crazy how fast that is. What in the world? Honestly, this car with a helmet though would be amazing. It'd be a vibe. It'd be sick.
Absolutely.
And the color on this car, I mean, absolutely gorgeous. However, as far as a pure camera car though, I mean, you can get all the angles. Well, all I'm gonna say, I experienced it for you guys, so you don't have to. That was dreadful. That was absolutely miserable. The ironic part about it, you got the Mercedes Sterling Boss, you got the Ferrari SP1, SP2, you got the Elva, you got the Aston Martin as well. All these manufacturers are making these cars without a windshield, and it is dreadful. It is terrible. Now, from 0 to about 30 miles an hour is pretty pleasant. I feel like I just got sandblasted. My skin is as dry as can be. This color, though, is just perfection. Now, some Elvas do come with a windshield. I would wonder what that is like, but this car is $2.7 million, maybe? 2.7, right?
2.7. I thought you said 7 million.
No, $2.7 million. So yes, you can buy this car for $2.7 million and get sandblasted.
And if you want to know, the only storage you get in this car is literally just this, and it's really made for a helmet.
That's actually pretty cool though. Full carbon fiber. I mean, this car, as far as artwork though, it's definitely beautiful. You guys might remember the P1 that I was looking at years ago. Very similar color to this. It had like a little bit more orange in it. This is Pacific Color Stream. That car was Cerberus Pearl. Wouldn't recommend it.
What's the bug counter? What's the rock counter?
With your hair?
Oh, it'd be a
oh
mess.
my gosh,
It'd be a
I
mess.
swallowed a bug, Bryce swallowed a bug. A little bit of protein though. The bugs out here in Ohio, a little thicker, a little more meat, a lot of juice. A lot of juice.
Yeah.
But the cicadas, once you swallow it, it makes like that weird noise in your throat for a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
I've never swallowed a cicada.
I wouldn't recommend it. Well, from the McLaren Elva to the Lamborghini LM002, as far as two cars back to back, this is about as bad as it gets.
Just working. You got to work the Elva. And
Right, now you gotta work the LM. The nice thing about this, it has a windshield. I didn't realize was actually a novelty. Luxury at its finest right here. Oh,
Fires right up.
jeez, all right, Lambo, I see you. Very rare that I get flexed on. That is a proper truck, you're right. Warlord, imagine, oh no, I can't make that. Come on, there's no power steering. But a man's gotta drive an LM. That baby's got power steering. This thing is a core workout. All right, so we are headed, what was I saying? Where do we, I don't even know what's going on.
We need food.
We're getting food. 1887. Honestly, that sounds pretty good. That's a Countach V12. Churn and burn, baby. We got the crumble. Look at that.
Oh.
Cradle them like a baby. Put around too, churn and burn, baby. Yes, sir. We're staying there.
Wow.
Do we pull in right here? No, private drive, no 3rd Street right here. This is crazy. That's like a colonial mansion. What is Steve Hamilton up to? This is sick.
Wow.
Tom Pickles.
These beautiful people.
We're running again, bro. You been training?
Look at my squad, bro.
Steve, have you been training? We got to sprint off.
I've never seen one of these driving. It's crazy.
Sounds pretty good. You got any fire extinguishers on you? In case I need it? Fire extinguisher, you got one? Just in case?
Yeah, we got a couple.
Okay, it's probably gonna burn down momentarily. There's an elevator in this house. Where are we? This is crazy. I said you're the king of Columbus. Tommy, what is this place? What are
You gotta
those?
see the speakeasy in the basement. There's a ballroom upstairs. It's nuts.
Where are we?
Steve Hamilton, man. The Steve Hamilton effect.
Go time, 9 hours, 55 minutes, 655 miles, back to Utah. And according to the Snapchat filter, it is 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 6:37 a.m. The Aventador puts it at 85.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Air conditioning in an Aventador on a hot day is not a smart idea. We do not want to overheat in this thing. So we've arrived here in Flagstaff. Aventador is popping like crazy. Highest mountain in the state of Arizona, Humphreys Peak right there. I don't know if it's the heat or the dry temps, but listen to the exhaust. Foot off the pedal, it just goes. That's crazy. Forever. What? I don't know if you guys can even hear that. Windows are all the way down. It is 94 degrees Fahrenheit. I am sweating like crazy. The heat is cranked up ever so slightly, not too much, but temperatures we seem good. Starting to fade fast right now. It's 11 a.m. The Aventador is saying it's 101.5 degrees Fahrenheit. It is only going to get hotter from here, but man, the Rosa Acanthus here in the desert with this backdrop, I mean, this color is one of the best colors in the entire world. I still cannot believe how amazing this car turned out. The white dashboard, it's so bright out here. The sunnies help a lot, but I got to get like a mat to cover the white dashboard because the reflections are just atrocious. But yeah, we're about 100 miles from the nearest city. We got a full tank of gas and we have no water, so unprepared. This color out here in the desert is just absolutely sensational. I really have nothing to say. I just want to show off the Rosa Acanthus. This car, of all the cars in the collection, it just turned out so crazy. Now my 812, I definitely want to paint that car. I'm trying to figure out exactly what color I want to do. Another Lamborghini color could be very, very cool. But man, this out in the desert with those massive boulders, I mean, just look at that. Look at that. Nature's delivering a small gift to the Aventador, helping her cool off ever so slightly. We got blue skies ahead, so it's gonna be short and sweet, but a little desert oasis. And a long time later, welcome to Utah, baby. Let's go. Hallelujah. We have made it back finally. I feel like a wet mop, honestly. I feel disgusting. We have 13,779 miles on the Aventador Roadster. Now, unfortunately, the backup camera doesn't seem to work on this car anymore. I gotta sort that out. We got a check engine light, we got an airbag light, we are out of windshield washer fluid as well. But overall, the car ran fantastic. It's hard to convey to you guys how absolutely exhausted I am driving this car with no air conditioning and the heat on. Oh, we made it though. I just noticed the front of the Aventador Roadster. That is absolutely disgusting. I gotta wash this thing ASAP, but not right now. Now, if you haven't realized by now, this is the second channel. Once again, I keep having to explain that this is the second channel. This is where I basically dump stuff that didn't make sense for the main channel. We started in Ohio, we entered in Utah via Arizona with the Aventador Roadster, we were in the McLaren Senna, and lots of times things like this happen where you kind of have like a bunch of really cool stuff, but you don't have a great storyline, and that's kind of what the second channel is. I just dump it all in there. The Aventador Roadster is home. We're now missing the Storado and the white LM. The white LM is gonna be here very, very soon. The Storado is gonna be very soon. We're missing the 812 and the TRX, and they're not gonna be here really very soon at all. Today's video is over.